Hey, so I'm excited to have gotten this in today. This is the Recoverfun, which is a self-massage gun. I'm gonna open this up, see what's in it, and go from there. So this is my first unboxing actually. I'm gonna use a pair of scissors. I've never actually done an unboxing, but hey, why not? Seems like everyone else is doing it on YouTube. So what they got in here. I gotta say too, it didn't take that much time. It was coming from overseas, so I thought, it might take, like a few weeks, but it actually came probably in about 7 days, so it wasn't too bad. So it comes in this nice carrying case, a Recoverfun carrying case, so that's a plus because I know some of the ones, they don't come in a case. What do we got here? We've got the user manual, which I'll flip through later. We got a power charger, so that's perfect. You've got a couple of different attachments here. You got this one attachment that's kind of flat with little nubs on it. You've got this more missile-like attachment, so I believe this is going to be more of pinpointing certain areas. So this is, even just looking at it, I think this is going to be the one I'm going to use a lot to try to pinpoint some of those areas I've been talking about. Got this next attachment head. Looks like it's perfect to go up and down the spine, although I don't know if I'm going to be using this too much because you don't want to be playing around with areas around your spine. I think the last one is this attachment, which has sort of like a rubbery styrofoamy ball head on there. So we'll see how these go. I'm gonna try to test them all out later. And then we've got these little rubber attachments too with it. So I'm gonna read up on what all these actually do, and then we'll get back to it because I do believe I need to charge this also. So the actual gun is in this bag. Whoa. This is the Recoverfun massage gun. So I believe I have to charge this up for a few hours and then we'll test it out. This isn't light, right? But it's not as heavy. It's probably like a couple of pounds. I'm gonna read up on all the stats, let you know exactly what they say and kind of how it feels when I'm actually gonna be using it. So let me charge this up and we'll get right back to you. Hey, it's Coach Joe from Stay Fit Anywhere, where I'm helping you get lean, stay lean, no matter where you want to exercise. So after the unboxing of the Recoverfun massage gun, I wanted to use it for a few days so I can get a further idea of how it actually will function, how the battery life is, test out all the different massage heads, and really give you an honest opinion of mine of how it really works in the real world. If you're looking for a percussive massage gun, hopefully this will help you make an informed decision. So I'm going to get into my chair and do this review. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, push that bell notification, and you'll know when I upload my next videos. So getting back to the Recoverfun massage gun. So opening it up, you see all the attachments again. The massage gun, a place for your plug adapter. So everything that you need on the go. One of the main things I was looking for when I was researching a percussive massage gun was to make sure it had enough power. That's what I was looking for, making sure there was enough power in the massage gun so it was effective for my own body. And by power, I mean the stall force. So this one has a stall force of 62 pounds, at least that's what they gave me in the specs. Meaning how much pressure will it take to actually stop it from moving. Most of the ones I was researching, they're around 20 to 25 pounds. And when I'm pushing down on a muscle and I'm pushing deeper into the scar tissue, I don't want it to stop. Similar to a massage therapist, when they're digging their thumb in and really helping massage that scar tissue or that trigger point, or using their elbows, they're just digging in. There's always constant pressure and it doesn't stop until, I guess, you can't handle it anymore. So want to make sure there's enough power with the stall force. So now let's get back to the actual gun here. This gun comes with a removable battery. So most of these guns don't come with that. It's a nice little feature. If you run out of battery, you can just pop another one in. It's just a simple push and release. Comes apart and just pops right back in. It's also 2.5 pounds, so it's not the lightest massage gun out there, but since I'm always using it in a downward angle anyways, it's not such a big deal. And I'm not using it for hours, so my arm doesn't get fatigued. So if you're using it for a much longer time, this might be a little bit heavy, but for my purposes, it works just fine. And here you have 4 attachment heads. So we'll start with this prong one. So this one's a prong attachment head. I haven't really used this one too much. I have tested it. I find that this particular one I've used the least, but you might find like that this works the best for you. I just find for me, I have certain areas like that I really want to target, and those other attachments are a bit more pinpointed and focused for me to really help with breaking down the scar tissue versus this prong one. But it's a nice little attachment. You might find it useful. This next one is more like a microphone. It's got a kind of styrofoam ball on top, so it's a little bit lighter on the body. It's not as hard as the hard plastic ones I'll show you in a sec. So it's a little bit more give. My wife likes using this one a lot because it gives a great massage, but without the hard impact. The next attachment is this flatter head. So it's got a wider surface area. It's got little bumps on it, which is nice. I usually use this to start off with to really help start vibrating and loosening up certain muscle tissues and certain areas of the body, just because of the surface area, and it's a little harder. This also comes with an additional attachment, this little rubber springy head that just goes right on top fairly easily. Well, usually fairly easily. So it's another great one to use because one, it's more of a cushion. So for you that don't like to have a hard plastic, this is a nice tool to have with a softer plastic cushion. So it just comes on and off easily. The last one is this bullet, which I use probably mostly, is this bullet because it's more acute and it pinpoints exactly where you want to be massaging. So for me, I want to dig deep into certain areas of my muscle and the trigger points to hopefully help break down the scar tissue and release tension within my muscles. So those are your 4 attachments. All right, let me turn this guy on. So very easy attachment. Push it in. Two settings that you have to do to turn this gun on. So there's actually an on-off button on the battery pack itself. So you switch that on. And then you'll see it lights up. There's an LED light. So there's 5 lights on here. Yeah, there's 5 lights on here. And basically it'll just show you kind of where your battery is. And then you have 5 lights on the top, which are blue. This actually will show you what levels you're on. So this gun has 5 levels. And with level 1, it has around 1200 RPMs, I think a little bit more to about 3200 for level 5. So to start this, all you do is push the little button back here. You can see it's already moving. And this is level 1. Okay, level 2. Maybe you can hear it. Level 3. Level 4. And level 5. So there's a little bit of sound to it. And if you hold it, it turns off. So I was saying, there's a bit of sound to it, but it's one of the quieter ones because I've tried different ones like the theragun. That one's quite loud. There's other knockoffs that I've also tried which are also pretty loud, and I've researched a lot of reviews on YouTube and those are also really loud. So some of my criteria were power and quietness and battery life. So the battery life of this guy, the claim is up to 3 hours. And so far it's been really good. I've had it, like I said, I've used it for a few days and probably in total maybe half an hour, maybe 40 minutes because I'm not using it continuously. It's like 5 minutes here, 6 minutes here, maybe 10 minutes, if I'm doing more of a full body. But this thing is holding its charge, and so that's pretty impressive that I'm not needing to recharge this every hour, every day. And even with charging time, it boasts that it can recharge itself in about 2 hours. So that's not bad either. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to use. Just gonna start it on my upper leg and just kind of massage all the way through, up and down. Feels great. A lot of people like to use it for pre-workouts to really help stimulate your new neuromuscular system, to get your body to start increasing blood flow and breaking down any type of scar tissue. So when you're actually working out, you'll get better extension and contraction. And this is level 1. So you can push as hard as you want down or release and let it gently kind of go across, but it still gives you a really effective massage all the way through. Is it worth it? Well, my opinion of this percussive massage gun, the Recoverfun, is definitely a yes, because one, the price is great. It's under $100, right? The criteria I was looking for myself personally was the power, the quietness, and the battery life, because I don't want this giving out on me when I'm in the middle of using it. And the bonus is the price. The price is under, like I said, $100. So to get all that into a percussive massage gun, that's really impressive. Because the other ones out there, you're looking at $300, $400, $500, $600. If you're looking for something a bit more affordable, but is similar to what the name brands are doing, this is probably a decent massage gun to purchase. So if you're looking to do any self-care work on yourself, it might be a good idea to pick up one of these. You definitely don't need to, but this really does enhance your self-care routine by having one of these guns. And they were nice enough to give me a $5 coupon code that I can share with you guys if you guys decided that you wanted it. And it's in the descriptions below. So I would definitely recommend this gun, but until you get one of these, you can check out my videos here on upper and lower body mobility.